Today we are rolling the film on 2006 Babel. And to start it off, I'm Brian, joined by
Kevin and
Isaac here.
So as always, spoiler alert, because we will discuss in detail the film. And you can catch it on Netflix. It's still on there.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to get removed, but...
I mean, Netflix has been removing a lot of good stuff lately.
What did they remove?
Scrubs.
That was like a while ago, though.
Yeah, I'm still heard about that, dude.
I feel like they're just going to remove everything. And
yeah.
we're going to be left with like one movie.
Because everyone creates their own streaming platforms now?
Yeah. We should make our own. I don't see why not.
Oh, I think we do.
Just rip off all the movies and put it on somewhere.
Yeah, let's just do remakes of all movies, but with our own cast.
Oh, like the movie Be Kind Rewind?
Kind of like that.
Oh,
Except streaming services.
Oh.
Not like tapes, you know.
Yeah.
Because no one has a tape.
You guys don't have tape?
No.
I have tape. It's useful. How do you watch your baby videos?
I don't, dude. That's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing. I was a great kid.
I mean, I feel like at this point, people just convert their videos to DVD.
That's too much work, bro.
And then DVDs are going to be obsolete one day, too.
And then you just store the DVD onto your phone. I think we're going off topic.
You just use it as a coaster now.
A coaster, yeah. It's a little bit slippery, but it does the job.
So we're recording this on Tuesday. Last week we did a Wednesday, but we're back to the Tuesday schedule.
Hopefully, it stays like this for now.
Yeah, hopefully. I think we set up our schedule at Tuesday nights. Work best for us.
I think we're good.
Yeah, and so you'll be getting this on Tuesday night as well.
Hey, if you didn't check it out already, you finally made social media. We have a Facebook page
and an Instagram.
Yeah, so I
think
Instagram is RT
Film.
RT Film. Look it up, and then Facebook, it's just Rolling the Film.
Yeah, so
be sure to like it. Be an original fan. Don't come in late. Like when we're already big and you're coming in saying you love us. Don't be fake.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I can believe you or not.
I mean, we'll accept you, but you still be fake.
Yeah, real fans only.
All right.
So yeah, catch us while we're still up and coming.
So this movie was Isaac's pick, and I just want to thank Isaac for introducing this piece of film to us. And first thing I want to say is it was really spooky out.
Yeah.
Actually, I take it. But why'd you make us watch this movie, Isaac?
Yeah, what was your reasoning behind it?
Well, I had heard about it before, and I heard it was supposed to be a good movie.
Did you watch it before this?
No, I hadn't seen it before
really?
this.
Okay.
Isaac's the movie man here.
But I heard good things about it, and it's got Brad Pitt. Can't go wrong with Brad Pitt.
Second film in a row with Brad Pitt.
I think that's what we do sometimes. We get a movie that has this cast, and we just the second movie that we watch has one of those casts repeating onto it.
Yeah, that's weird how we do that. I mean, it's not on purpose.
I've noticed that we do get a lot of those movies.
We should do a theme. In every month we have a theme.
Yeah.
Halloween's definitely going to be spooky. Speaking of spooky, I was talking about this with Brian in the car, but this movie kind of hit home for us.
Yeah,
So we're all brown.
Santana.
Not me. Garden Grove, thank you very much.
OC.
We're in the OC area.
Yeah, we're like Cain Velasquez, just full of brown pride. But that whole Mexican lady thing, that one was really scary.
Honestly,
it didn't seem fabricated at all to me. I was like, that legit could happen.
I was mad at her. I was like, why would you leave with those kids? I knew that was a bad idea.
I said that to Brian. He was like, no, but the wedding. I was like, what? The wedding?
Yeah, dude. You know that the wedding's not the wedding.
That's a big night for her,
So say it out loud. I'm going to take these kids to another country.
I'm going to take these kids that do not look like me.
Permission. Yeah, that's not smart.
I mean, she at least had their passports. That was pretty smart.
I thought that was good.
I would have forgot that.
I thought they were good.
I thought they were going to come back and you'd be like, oh shit, I need the passports. I swear these kids aren't Mexican and I'm just stealing them to the border.
Mistake.
But it was
Did you know, Isaac? Did you notice Michael Peña in the movie?
Oh yeah.
That wasn't a good look, bro. How can you play Cesar Chavez, but 5 years ago you were an immigration patrol officer?
I think that's a good look for him.
That's a bad look, bro.
I feel like he's come a long way.
No, and then
that's a bad look.
Kevin and I were talking about this. He had this one part where he had this very English Spanish. He was trying to speak Spanish,
Yeah.
but it was just like not coming across like
That's a bad
like he was
look.
native.
Yeah,
It was just like
just very like whitewashed.
yeah.
How could he do that? This is by a Mexican director too.
No, I think that was part of the role. I think he did that on purpose.
Yeah, that's why. It's not a good look.
Yeah, it's a good look for him.
How is it a good look?
Because that was a good acting job by him. He sold the part well.
But you gotta rep the brown pride thing.
But he's showing, you know, how like
Range?
those border patrol officers, they don't have like any empathy
How could
for
you
their
play
own
one?
kind. You know,
It
That's
wasn't a
true.
good look. I'm calling you out, Michael Pena. I see him.
I got respect from him. I can't.
Dude, there was like a time where he was just rolling. He like I feel like there was one summer he was just in everything. I'm probably wrong, but I remember he was in like Ant-Man, he was in The Martian.
He was just trying to get paid that year,
That was
I told
true.
you, yeah.
Making money.
Make money.
and then he's like, "All right, I'm tired. I got enough."
He's probably doing stuff right now.
I think he is.
He's making easy money.
Yeah, somewhere.
He's just showing up in
He's
these
on the money
movies.
team.
He was actually in Mayweather's corner, helping him
Yeah.
out.
I don't know if that's true, but Isaac is reporting it first.
Yeah, reporting it live.
So did you guys like it?
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it.
It's pretty good. It
good.
it had a really good pacing and it like kept you on your toes because like it starts off with 3-4 different stories and like different perspectives, and at first it's just like it doesn't seem like they're connected at any, like in any sort of way, and then once that kid shoots the van, that's when you start seeing like that story connecting with like Brad Pitt's story, and then from there it just shows the connection through all out. So I thought it was pretty cool.
I feel like the Japanese one is the most lacking in terms of connecting to the actual story.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't connect till the end.
It's only the gun.
It was a slight detail, but I like the Japanese one, the Japanese story.
The Japanese story was very...
You know, I feel like you don't really hear about like, I feel like deaf people or mute people in other languages. Like in Hollywood, there's a focus on the ASL.
Yeah, that's the thing too.
So there's this JSL, I guess. I feel
Yeah.
like that whole system isn't very, because it's different in every country, right?
They have their own... I think it's just the alphabet that's different. Because, like, you know how they have... for their
Yeah,
alphabet,
characters,
it's,
yeah.
it's characters, and it's, like, usually two letters.
Yeah,
so
two
it's
letters
like,
to
it's
a
a consonant
character.
and a vowel.
Yeah,
And so, for us, we have, like, just, like, every single letter.
yeah.
So, I feel like that whole system is different for them. But I feel like there are certain, like, phrases and things that are the same. Like...
My friend, he's a professional ASL interpreter, and he was telling me that it's different in every language. So like if you go to Mexico and you go to Chile, it's two different systems.
Wow.
Well, yeah, like what's? I mean, it's
Because
like
it's Spanish. I
even
thought it was
like-
gonna correlate. I was like, dang, dude, that's hard. Because you can't be a master. Like,
Yeah,
it
'cause-
doesn't transfer over.
yeah, it's kind of like being a master of language. You can't really do that in, like in
Yeah, because
speaking.
you either
Wow.
get, like, one type of, like, sign language learning.
Yeah, like even if you look at like just Spanish, like if you go throughout different countries, yeah, it
Yeah.
might be maybe similar, but it's
Yeah.
really different.
It's
'Cause
not
they all
that
have their
much
own-
Different
different.
ones have different
I
meanings.
mean, they do have, like, their own terms for, like,
I
everything.
met a Spaniard for the first time the other day. Because
Really?
they always, you know, how people always say the lisp is a lot different.
Yeah.
He had a lisp, but it wasn't a big of a deal. Like they didn't.
Like, from Spain?
Yeah, from Spain. Like he moved from Spain like 2 years
Oh.
ago here.
Okay.
And the Spanish was.
I mean, they do say a lot of different things,
Those
too, though.
Cubans though, that's next level.
Oh, all right,
They
come
speak
on.
real quick and stuff.
All right, come on now. Let's.
What, you never met a Cuban?
Oh yeah, Mark. But like, let's not. let's not.
My wrestling coach is Cuban,
Oh, nice.
and yeah, he speaks different. Like, I feel like it's different when so, like, I talk to him, I can understand what he's saying. He says it like a different way. It's not that much different.
Mm-hmm.
But then I heard him on like a video, like they made like a little promo for him for his next upcoming MMA fight, and he had that Cuban accent, like the one I don't understand. Yoel Romero, who's a professional UFC fighter, they're both on the same wrestling Olympic team. He was on something, it's like on UFC Embedded. He was speaking some other Spanish, man. It's made up words, man.
Made up words.
No, yeah.
It wasn't
All
real.
right, come on. Let's not throw any.
Guys,
heat.
look it up. It was before. It was when he was fighting Robert Whittaker. He was making up some words.
We gotta go ahead and keep the peace. You know, our Cuban fan base is, very
I
distraught.
love Cuban, bro. I'm showing my brown pride.
Yeah.
I feel like
Mark's a really good guy.
I feel like you're throwing disrespect
Oh yeah.
at the Cuban community
You
here.
said I know Cuban, Mark Cuban.
Yeah, Mark Cuban. That's what I said. Come on.
But
He's
Kevin's
he's got enough to fund the Mavericks. I think he can take care of us too.
Oh yeah, Mark, if you're listening, which I know you are, it's time for that sponsor money. We're not on the money team yet, but we want to be.
Will be eventually.
We'll be eventually, yeah. So, parallel storytelling. It's like all these kind of stories were intertwined, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was trying to compare it to another movie, and since we did one on Zodiac, that's sort of like it, in the fact that the characters do intertwine, but it's all in the same place.
Yeah.
This is the same. There's
the same concept.
There's the same story, I guess.
Because with Zodiac, it's linear.
Yeah.
But with this one, it's not so linear since what do you call it?
The time frames really.
Yeah, because it's the Hispanic lady scene where she's calling the what was it, Brad Pitt's character.
Yeah.
That was at the very beginning, but then we also see Brad Pitt's side at the very end.
At the
when
end,
he's
Brad Pitt,
talking.
he's talking.
Yeah,
on
he's
his
calling
side.
her, so
Yeah.
it's showing us different time frames. So, thought it was pretty well done with that though. Like,
And I wonder what happened to the kids.
Which ones?
they
ones
said
from
that they
Morocco?
just
Mike,
No.
Mike and Debbie.
no
Oh.
the little kids that were
American
in the
ones.
desert basically. I think they were one of the officer border patrol said that he found them.
Yeah, because they had a drone out.
Yeah, and he said that if they were there any longer, they would have been dead or something. But
I'm gonna keep saying this whole Mexican side just wasn't good. Cause I was like, bro, how are you gonna leave them by themselves? Obviously, they're gonna run off.
Well, I think we should explain what happened.
All right, so what happened was that, what was her name?
I forgot her name.
All right, so
want me to look it up?
the cleaning
Amelia?
maid from Family Guy,
I think
right?
it was Amelia, right? Oh my God.
I'll look it up. But the cleaning.
The
No, I don't think
cleaning
she was like a nanny because she
Yeah,
basically
she's-
raised those
she
kids.
Well, she
raised
did
them.
everything.
Yeah.
So she takes him off to Mexico because her son's having a wedding and he lives in Mexico. That's where she's from.
Well, and she can't.
Amelia. Yeah, it was Amelia. Did you just say Amelia like just to?
No, he said it.
No, I said it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so then she takes him because the Brad Pitt character is like, hey, I need you to take care of him. We're not going to be home in time because they're staying in Morocco.
Oh
And
no,
so
because
she's like, oh.
the Brad Pitt's character, what do you call it? Richard called
Richard.
Amelia because Richard's wife Susan was in the hospital getting surgery because of the bullet. As we find out later.
we found out later.
Yeah, but that's like the main reason why she couldn't. They couldn't show up, but yeah. Carry on.
So then they go to Mexico because they obviously can't come back in time. And so then they come back, then they're coming back to the border, they come back, I think they live in San Diego.
Yeah.
And so in the border patrol, there's this guy, he's like, hey, yo, empty your truck, do this. I think he doesn't say that. He asks him, what are you doing? What did he do? He asks him, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Then
where are
he
you
sees some
going?
paperwork, and then he sees the little kids in the back, they're both blonde, blue-eyed.
Yeah, and ask if they were theirs.
And she says, yeah. The driver, which is Amelia's nephew, he says yes.
Yeah, it's the nephew says that yes, that she's their aunt. His name is Santiago.
Santiago says yes, and then Border Patrol gets suspicious, and then Santiago doesn't like the fact that they're talking to him with authority. So then they tell him, hey,
And he's
walk
drunk
out.
too.
He's a little bit drunk. He claims he's not drunk though.
But he's drunk.
Class.
I don't think he's drunk.
I don't think he's like hammered. I think he's a little buzzed.
I mean, dude, they can handle they can handle
because
their
he
alcohol.
wasn't.
He shot the gun though.
Yeah, I mean
That was sketchy though.
that's just the culture, you know. That's just that culture, you know.
Yeah, I guess.
You really
so.
do have brown pride, huh?
I mean, I'm not proud of that culture, but that's just how the way it is.
And so he gets mad, and so he drives off and has the police chase after him. And then eventually, at some point, Santiago tells him to leave the car so that they don't get caught. And then Emilio's like, no, por favor, mijo. And then he's like, yeah. And then they end up in the desert.
He's like, get out, kids.
Yeah, get out, basically.
And they're stranded in the desert for a little bit. And then Emilia's like, hey, yo, kids, stay right here. I'm going to get help. And she finds the border patrol. The guy Michael Pena is there. And then, yeah, that's how they find him.
Yeah, and then the border patrol, Michael Pena's character, tries to find the kids, but the kids move somewhere. They basically walked away.
They walked away.
Which was bad move already.
Yeah, big mistake.
You see, hey, did you guys look at the credits? Was there a scene that's saying no animals were harmed in the making of this picture?
Oh, because of the chicken?
The chicken.
The chicken
Looked real.
That thing was...
No, but they had like a little rat too that they were playing with or something. You remember that they're stroking it and then the rat was like, ah, like that?
No, I don't remember that.
I remember a rat going like,
Or like a squirrel or something. And then the goats too. Those guys was
the goats.
Them. It was like
oh yeah, he just lifted
technique.
them. Yeah, he just like threw them on like fireman carry. Nah, but that chicken scene was insane. I thought that was the funniest
As soon
thing.
as I saw it, I was like, man, I love it.
like,
No, I knew what was coming. I knew what was gonna happen.
like
The little kid was like,
yeah,
because
Mike's
like
reaction.
when Santiago asked the kid Mike, he's like, oh, who wants to volunteer? I was like, oh no, he fucked up. He done goofed.
Yeah, he done fucked up.
And then all of a sudden you just see him twisting the head, and it's like, oh, dude.
Yeah, that was disturbing.
You know,
what was disturbing was that you could hear it walk after the head was
Yeah,
off.
you could see it walk.
His face though, the kid's
Mike's
face. He's just like, what the fuck?
He's like, what did I get myself into?
He looks scarred, dude. He won't look at chickens the same way.
Yeah, poor kid.
That
Poor
was-
kids. That was my thinking the whole movie.
The kids?
Yeah, poor kids.
I didn't like that other kid. The Moroccan kid? The guy who shot?
The Yusuf,
Dude.
the younger kid, right?
Yeah.
Yusuf or
Yeah, Yusuf was the younger one that
the
shot.
other one was Ahmed?
Ahmed, yeah.
Those kids look Mexican too.
The Yusuf?
Dude, I like
Yeah.
Yusuf. He got a great shot.
Dude,
should've
he
joined
was
the
like a
military.
sharpshooter
What
there.
was wrong with him?
He's a sharpshooter, dude.
Fuck.
Bro, if he made a bet with his brother,
Okay, so...
and he did it. He's a savage.
Dude, he actually landed
So
the
why? He was a
shot.
fool.
That was epic. He hit the bus.
I feel like people are going to be like, man, he's a kid. He doesn't know any better. No, he realizes that this gun can kill people because he literally got it for the purpose of killing
The jackals, yeah. That was...
So I was like, what's wrong with this guy?
He's a sharpshooter. It's in his blood.
And then he was like staring at that one chick.
oh,
I was
his sister or something, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. That's disturbing.
I don't think it was his sister.
It
Wasn't
is.
it some chick that
No, it's his sister.
I think, because I remember the dad's like, oh, you let your brother stare
Yeah,
at you?
yeah. I just watched that.
But I mean,
I adopted or something.
I thought
'cause
so,
how could
too,
you
'cause-
how could you be attracted to it?
No, I thought so too, because then he also said something about picking her up.
How
or
old do you think
something.
he is?
Like in real life or in the
in
movie?
Probably like 8.
8 or 9, I would
He's
say.
horny already. See him masturbating? I was like, dude, what you doing, dude? I was still playing with my
For a-
PlayStation and shit.
For a second, I thought he was masturbating at the sheep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like just imagine
You thought
the
that too?
Yeah.
I didn't
was
think that. I
weird.
thought he just used his imagination. And he was doing it out like in the court. It was like we're in a garage right now, so
Yeah, he was just like,
it was like 20 feet away.
yeah, just a little ditch right there.
That
That's
was
where he
awkward.
was.
Yeah, I don't know what.
You just see him like rubbing himself.
The kid
That
has
was-
problems, man. I like the other kid. The other kid was obviously a rat,
Yes.
but that would have been me, dude. Like, get the. If my brother was messing up, that's on him. I would have run. Dad, this kid's a creep. Don't make me hunt jackals with him.
He's a sharpshooter. We needed him.
Yo, but he
And
did.
then let
he-
him and
Yo.
his sister he wants to bang go out there and do it that.
Dude, honestly.
No, but he had a good shot.
I
He
thought
shot
he-
that police
I
officer.
thought he was going to kill him off.
That was also really dumb.
Dude, you just see him like, and then just shoots the police
I
officer in the
was like,
hand.
no.
Like, dude, just give
No,
yourself.
as soon as he was reaching for it, I was like, oh god, no, this
I was like, this guy's addicted to killing.
No, yeah, because his brother got shot in the leg. Like, he should have just been like, all right, this is it. I don't want anyone to get hurt. I'm going down.
And then it wasn't until after his brother
yeah, his
died.
brother got basically shot in the back.
I don't understand why the police officers stopped after they shot the kid. I was like, that's what their intention was. Why do they feel bad now? If you were watching, like, if this movie was taking place in America and it was an American kid that was shooting, they would be saying, like, no, it's like video games or the media killing him. But that kid just had, like, a natural instinct to just slaughter people.
Yeah, that's the
And then,
thing.
like, I don't know if you noticed, like, all the news headlines throughout the movie, they were calling it a terrorist attack.
Yeah.
In Japan and America.
Yeah, they were all saying it was a terrorist influence.
Yeah, I think that really speaks to the media and how they think everything is like terrorism. You know, when it was just some kid, he didn't necessarily like mean to kill him. It was just a bet.
An awful child.
Yeah, because I remember. I think it was
mean
like
to kill him. He made a bet. Hey, I'm going to destroy this bus.
He said,
no. He just said I
can shoot it.
I bet you can't hit that bus. And he's like, yeah, watch it. I'm gonna hit the bus.
Yeah, because they said that they thought the bullets were duds.
Who drives a bus?
Tourists. Was it?
Yeah, they were
people. He's obviously gonna kill someone.
But I mean,
he was just trying to hit the top, but he missed a little bit. Yeah.
I mean, if you hit the top, it has to go down.
No, because it's thick. You know, it's not.
It's a bullet.
It depends on their bullets, because remember
It was a pretty big bullet.
It was just 270.
It was
It's kind of weak.
I mean, they did say that they thought they were duds because they just didn't feel like they reached.
But he obviously was like, "Hey, you're a bitch. I'm gonna show you how to really shoot like a man with my little 8-year-old dick." Boom.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
I'm gonna kill out this blonde lady, and then the American embassy's gonna go crazy.
Yo, yeah, because their embassy was saying how it wasn't a terrorist attack.
Yeah.
They were trying to like say that they hadn't had terrorist attacks for like years.
They were right. It was the dumb kid. I hate that kid, dude.
Why do you hate? He's a kid.
I mean, that kid basically did just start up the whole.
You assassinate someone at a young age?
Well, he didn't really kill her.
I plead the fifth, dude. You know.
Did you?
No.
He doesn't sound too sure.
Wait, we're live, so we have to keep it off the record.
Yeah, let's.
But he didn't kill the lady. She just like almost died.
She could have lost an arm.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and then okay, so that was one like the second story that we talked about. Now, what's the third one? Oh, the Americans. I think we should discuss the American story.
Oh, with Susan and
Richard, right?
Susan and Richard.
All right, Susan and Richard. It's Brad Pitt and who else?
Brad Pitt and
Brian's looking it up.
And Kate
Blanchett. So they're a married couple. Their child died, so they take a vacation to Morocco. And so and Kate is really suspicious of just how people maintain themselves there because she doesn't want to take any drinks. Let me see this.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry. So she's really suspicious of
the culture and
or just like cleanliness there. And so we kind of don't really like her. She's
uptight because Richard was telling her to like relax because they're trying to like spend some time together or some stuff.
And they're chilling, right? And they're on the bus, and then it's nice, and then this I don't know.
All of a sudden, just like
this assassin child out of nowhere just blasts her in the shoulder.
Yeah, she was like half asleep at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she just like. You just hear the crack, and then
and it goes through the window too.
Yeah, that crack was really that. They
go to a village really for a doctor, but it's actually a veterinarian. And he sews her up, and then there's this whole conflict with Brad Pitt and the whole tour. Yeah, the whole other bus full of tourists, and they're all scared because of tourists, and they seem really close-minded and think everyone here is a terrorist. And the thing that was running through my mind, I was like, if you don't like these people, why'd you take a vacation here? Was my first thought. Yeah.
Because they just wanted to leave after.
They were scared. They just kept looking at everyone like, oh my god, these brown people are going to kill me. I don't understand their language. They must be trying to plot to assassinate.
These terrorists.
Yeah.
Alright, and then the last story was the Japanese one. And that one was pretty good. Because it was this young girl, deaf, and she has a deaf and mute.
How old do we think? Like 15, 16?
She seemed like she had a high school, like a uniform.
Yeah.
So I want to say like within the 16 to 18 range, for all we know.
She was there with a bunch of friends, and then there's this.
She was played by Rinko. She was also in Pacific Rim.
She was in Pacific Rim, guys. Support her. She was real good. It was really sad. She kept trying to get laid. There was a scene with
she just wanted to. I think that she just didn't want to seem like what do you call it? Like a monster, basically, because the fact that she was deaf and couldn't communicate with everyone.
That's true.
So she just wanted someone to like.
Monsters lick their dentists.
Well, she just wanted some interaction, I guess,
Is
because
that how you get it?
I guess because you know how like
I'm gonna
the
try that move.
The
Yeah.
dentist thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if that works.
I was like, you remember the first time he doesn't react?
Yeah.
I was thinking like, it's probably because no one likes dentists. So he was like, man.
he's like, damn it, why'd I get into this job?
He's like, what am I doing?
He's like, fuck, why me every time?
Yeah.
She plays that whole underwear game. Like she takes it off twice.
Yeah.
Oh no, she just never had it on. Like
I
she
don't
took
know
it
if
off.
Moved it. Remember?
She
threw
took
in
it
the
off
toilet?
once,
And
but then she just never put anything
That
on.
was her only
afterwards.
pair, and once she tossed it, she had no.
Yeah,
more.
pretty much. She didn't wear anything.
She didn't wear anything after that.
Beast. I don't know how she did it.
Yeah.
She's crazy.
Dude, I don't even wear like no underwear. I get scared, dude.
You don't like underwear?
I mean, like I don't wear no underwear. I have to wear the stuff.
You
You
get
have
scared.
to wear underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I'm at the gym and I'll look at my bag and I forgot underwear and then I have my pants. It just feels kind of good.
It feels disgusting, dude.
Yeah, I wouldn't say disgusting.
Because then my jeans get all sweated up.
I'm always sweating. I'm sweating right now. It's really hot.
Well,
Actually.
yeah, it is hot here, so.
It's the sauna right here.
It's a sauna right here.
Getting all those toxins out of your body, dude.
But I mean, I thought it was a really good. It was a really good story for the Japanese one, because then you hear her. You hear her mom basically like killed herself, and we still don't know the story of it, but.
They're taking away my water bottle. It's apparently too loud.
It's like an ice chest. You're just always opening and closing it. And
It's because I'm
it's
thirsty.
loud. Well, I don't know why it has to be so loud, dude.
It's a great water bottle.
I mean, if you
Like when I'm in lecture classes and there's like 400 people, no one says anything. I open up my water bottle and everyone looks my way.
dead silence, you just open that up.
Like opening a cooler.
You know how like there's a big lecture classes and the teacher asks a question, obviously no one wants to answer. That's when I open up the water bottle.
And then the teacher looks at you like,
Oh,
Mr.
Kevin.
Bendizu, do you want to answer?
Oh, Kevin, do you mind answering the question?
I keep drinking my water. All right, so since we talked about the stories, what do we think about the cast?
Pretty good cast.
I like the cast.
Wrong, bro.
I like the cast a lot. I really like
that child assassin.
He's a good actor.
That kid creeped me out.
I think everyone did a really good job.
Santiago is pretty good.
Santiago, he had a
Santiago
good.
was so realistic.
I love him as an actor though.
That
So
was
I
my
just
cousin.
love,
I could feel it.
all his stuff.
He loved all of his stuff.
Yeah, he's really good.
I feel like nothing is taken away, you know, so everything is well balanced out in the film. Everyone plays their parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's usually in a lot of films, if there's a large cast, they would try and get a triple A plus sort of cast. And this one,
I think Brad Pitt.
I feel like he was.
Brad Pitt and Kate, they definitely get
Blanchett.
money. You know, that's where the budget went.
Yeah.
Did Brad Pitt produce this?
I'm not sure.
Brad Pitt does a lot. Did he produce it?
I don't think he
Not
does.
from the looks of it.
He still got money though. Team money.
Team money for sure. But yeah, they didn't focus on any. Their focus wasn't just like on one story. Very like. It wasn't heavy focused on one story basically. So it was like you can get all the details from every story, from everyone's basically perspective.
Well, I feel like the film is basically about what happened to Richard, right?
Yeah, his story definitely.
It was
feels
like
Yeah.
mainly
the
about
heaviest because
his was
it
the
affects
heaviest.
everything.
yeah.
His was the heaviest,
Well,
but I
I
feel
mean,
like they all like
I feel like-
contributed really
yeah.
well into it. Like it wasn't like.
He was affected the most, is what I'm saying. You know,
And
like his
then-
wife got shot, and then
Dude,
his kids.
I feel like that's gonna be the hardest thing to hear because like your wife is almost dead, and then you get a call saying that your kids are stranded in the desert. You're
That
probably
was
like,
pretty nice of me. He didn't press charges.
yeah, he didn't press charges, but I mean, at that point, I feel like your life is just like getting screwed over.
yeah, just bad luck.
Yeah, you're like, damn, I almost lost my wife. Can't wait to go to the kids.
Already lost the kid.
And then the kids were he
Almost
lost the kid.
the wife, and then almost lost his two other kids.
Yeah, he almost lost everyone.
Did he lose himself in the film?
No.
No. Well,
He's pretty.
No.
Surprisingly, he stayed strong-willed the whole time. Like I think there's a few moments where he gets really mad. Like
When the bus leaves and
the bus leaves.
the embassy.
Yeah. When he's talking to that.
The one dude from the
officer.
embassy that says that they didn't want to. They couldn't bring their
Yeah, so they're
ambulance.
bringing a helicopter.
Yeah, they wanted
And
to
he's
bring
like,
a helicopter
fuck you,
instead.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't know why he said fuck you to the other guy. The guy was
Yeah,
translating
that was
for
his
him.
The
man.
translator was actually pretty cool,
And
dude.
He's
he
a
makes
nice
that
guy.
money at the end. I was like, dude, this guy's legit.
He's like, I don't need it. Come
I
on.
don't need it, dude. I don't need it.
Money team.
The
I
translator
don't
was
think he was
pretty
on
cool
the
though.
money team.
He probably is.
Probably was though, Kat.
Because you saw his room. There was like nothing in it.
Bro, he owned that town though. He owned.
That's why they didn't kill the tourist.
Yeah.
Because he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Because he's making money off the tours.
Dang.
Come on.
Blind Dakota.
You gotta think like a money team guy.
That's true. I didn't think about it that way. You're messed up. Alright, so which one was your favorite story?
I think.
Mexican family.
Yeah, but you. What was yours?
None of them. Like, they were all,
No, you
they
know.
all upset me.
You know which one was your favorite?
you know you had it.
You know
Yours was about the kid though. The
Mexican kid?
The assassin killer, dude.
The assassin kid. Alright.
That one hit you the most.
That one, there was the Mexican one, because the whole time I was like gonna call my mom. I was like, "Mom, did this happen in real life? Did this happen at the?" And then the other kid, I was trying to think of the argument. It's like, this is just a dumb kid. This is how kids are. No, kids are not born killers. I remember when I was a kid. Okay, here's an example. So you can be dumb as a kid. I remember I was sitting in a playground. Right, there was an after school program. I was playing in the swings or whatever for my younger brother, and then like, how far would you say that door is?
Probably about
5.
15.
15 feet away from me, some guy pulls out his gun and tries to shoot this dude next to him. And I didn't think anything about it, because when I saw the bang, I was like, that's weird. It's not 4th of July. See, in my head, I wasn't traumatized, because I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. They both ran away after that, and I thought it was weird. But this kid knows, like, I'm gonna blast this bitch with my gun.
I mean, like, he like once he first got the gun, he was already a good shooter. You know, like that was impressive.
He was a natural born killer.
I feel
He had
like,
auto aim.
yeah, he had auto aim, dude. Take that shit off, dude. Fucking cheater.
Hacks, dude.
You don't have auto?
Nah, dude, it's expensive.
It's hard. Can I have a water bottle back?
Give this man his water.
Thanks, guys.
Alright,
Listen.
open the cooler. And the little ball of magic that's inside.
Oh, that ice. Yeah, so
And the squeaky
The
chair.
squeaky chair.
He moved so much, but so he had to get the squeaky chair.
All right, so to answer it, probably the Japanese one. I like that one. That one I felt pretty good, even though it was really sad.
I
But
think that was my least favorite.
I don't know, dude. I love the language, dude. They all sound beautiful to me. So
they were doing sign language half of the time.
yeah, but they were talking, they were doing stuff. And
I think the most
what about the
favorite.
detective? He was
Oh
always
right,
talking.
no. She also got desperate because her close friend started making out with that one dude that she was trying to hit on,
Yeah, that was trying to hit on her initially.
or both. Either way, like it was both. But after they took their drugs and shit, he just started making out with whoever at that point.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't make out with the other guy. You know?
Yeah, I know, right? But I think that's
You
what
never
also.
know, because she left the club early.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think that's what also drove her to that point with that detective dude.
I would have been spooked out too. Like, I wouldn't be able to hear, and there's all these flashing lights and stuff. I'm spooked out when there are flashing lights like that. I don't know how people go to raise.
Yeah, it's intense.
Could protect the face, you know? Just trying to dance on me
Basically,
and
get
shit.
blinded by those lights, dude.
So you were saying, Isaac?
Yeah, the Mexican story.
I don't know,
That was-
spooky,
that was-
dude.
Yeah.
That was quality, dude.
Yeah, mainly because I could relate to the culture more, and then, yeah.
Yo, I was thinking the same thing.
You gonna tattoo brown pride on you?
Yeah, definitely.
Dude, I really liked the music for that party. It was a lit party. You know, they had the banda and everything. The
They
DJ.
played all the classics.
They did play all the classics. They were doing well with their music choice. So
But the lady got laid at the party?
I know.
At least she got laid before having to suffer all
That
that.
was not good on her. I was disappointed.
I was disappointed very early on.
Come on.
I felt weird at first.
I was
like the
wait,
way the
people
guy
get laid at those parties? I just suffer because my ears get destroyed.
I'm not getting laid.
I felt weird though.
You get laid?
No, dude.
Not at those parties.
I feel aren't those like mostly family parties too?
That's weird. Well, it was a wedding though, so maybe.
Yeah, but wedding.
You get laid at weddings?
Probably.
Actually, yeah, weddings you have like
What?
people from both sides.
Yeah, on both sides.
So like not your
So you
family.
get laid.
Nah, dude.
not us, but
We're trying to
people in
like
general.
yeah, we're trying to like wedding crasher basically. You can get laid at weddings, but you just I guess.
Can you though?
I don't know. At this point, I think it's just something.
You guys have big families?
Yeah.
So there must be like a wedding like every year, right?
Well,
Nah.
no. Come on, that shit's
The
expensive.
economy, dude. Nowadays.
We're in a rough economy.
But they have kids every year, right?
They have at least 5 kids every year. Get it right.
Two.
There's always kids, dude.
It's intense.
Closing thoughts.
B.
Just straight B.
Straight B.
You didn't even let me answer. I mean, ask the question.
Kevin just said closing thoughts, so that's what my thought was.
That's his thought.
That was my closing thought.
You have a closing thought, Isaac?
Closing thoughts. I really liked how the director managed to have the film in 4 different languages, and how you're able to view like the different ways of life from each culture. I thought that was really interesting. Just so you can get a look at each person's perspective and how they view things differently.
And how they do everything differently.
And how they do everything differently, yeah. Like that whole techno thing and the Japanese part, or like the Mexican wedding, like.
I feel like that's heavy. That's really relevant too.
And then, yeah. I thought that was great.
And then like Yusuf's and their how they
live their lifestyle, like the goats and the
how
land.
They blast people.
How they kill people, dude.
They were trying to protect their sheep.
What, their KDR?
They're trying to keep that kill-death ratio.
He's still at 1-0 right now.
He's at 1.0, dude.
His brother, though, is at...
That's Neg right there. That guy ain't getting no MLG contract.
What about you, Kev?
Well, you didn't get your letter grade, though.
I'll give it a B-.
Alright. So, I feel like the film didn't have a good look. You know, Mexican director, Mexican actors, Mexican story. There was no brown pride, dude. I mean, there was sort of the wedding, but then you have the Ani who gets laid. I was like, that's a bad look.
It's kind of trashy.
Michael Pena, that's a bad look. The Ani just in general, bad look. That was the L.
That was the L?
That whole story was an L.
The whole story.
That side. That side was a giant L. So I did enjoy it. I kept watching. I was like, man, this is pretty good. This is really... And then, like... It's one of those... I'm not saying that the film is bad. It's just those things upset me because... I think that's true.
Yeah, it is
It's true.
It is true. Definitely, because that shit happens, you know? You can't just, like, make that up.
Yeah. He didn't. It probably happened to him.
It probably happened to relatives, dude.
Yeah.
Like, one of the
Because at the end of the film, it said it was for...
Yeah.
Someone. I didn't really...
Yeah, I didn't really... I don't remember who.
No, never mind. So I'll probably give it a B. I'm with Brian.
Solid
the B team.
Hey.
This is a B movie, guys. It was a pretty good movie, though. Go check it out on Netflix. Be sure to follow us on social media.
Yeah.
Babel. We're probably doing... Babel, yeah.
2006?
2006. Gonna go back to Tuesday nights.
One more thing. Talk about that whole Tower of Babel, whatever that.
Oh,
all right, yeah.
So they were asking me, why is it called Babel? And I was like, well, it probably refers to the Tower of Babel, which is a story in the Bible. If anyone knows that I'm wrong and is like is an expert on the Bible, please tell me.
Please shoot us a message
Don't
on
shoot
email.
us. Don't shoot
Don't
us.
shoot
Please
us. Don't
email
blast
us. Email us.
So there's a story.
We'd love to get to know.
Humanity is trying to build a tower towards the heavens and communicate with God. I believe that's how the story goes. And pretty much God's trying to stop them, so he creates different languages so they can't communicate with one another. And then there's a level of disconnect between everyone in stories because of their communication. Because people speak different languages. Like in Japan, she doesn't speak Japanese. Well, she understands some Japanese, but she uses Japanese Sign Language. Or in Mexico, the kids just speak English. They understand a little bit of Spanish. Obviously, in Morocco, all the Americans don't understand Arabic. So that is why I think they called it that.
Yeah, that's
Unless
great.
I'm wrong.
I never even heard of that, so I thought that was really interesting.
I know it because I think there's a Justice League story called the Tower of Babel.
A Babel.
Babel, and then I looked it up.
Nice.
So, there's a story Batman. He pretty much defeats like the whole Justice League, or they get access to Batman's database, and he has like a way of defeating everyone in the Justice League.
Oh, the
so,
the secret thing where.
Yeah. So then Ra's al Ghul beats all of them, and Batman's like, "Oh, I hate you." And I have a couple issues. I never finished it.
That's
But
sad.
There you go.
I don't want to read that.
Why not?
I mean, it's pretty cool though,
Because
because
everyone dies.
No, they don't
No,
die.
they
They
don't
just
die.
get defeated.
Oh.
But I'm sure they come back because they have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I wish all of them would just die.
Oh,
And they don't come back.
See, if that happened, there's no money.
That's why you make new characters.
That's Team No Money right there. What are you gonna sell?
A new character.
Bat Kid.
Diversity?
Diversity.
No money. There's no money.
There's no money in diversity.
Come on, dude.
Come on.
Actually, Marvel's starting to hit it up, dude. They're like trying to bring up like a whole black division. Like every black hero has like a black artist, and they got like some really good writers.
Nice.
It's coming, but they have like a black Avengers series. I think they're called like I forgot what they're called, but it's a whole black team, and they're like pretty strong.
The Black Avengers.
They're like cosmic level. They go into space and they fight. It's a thing, guys.
That's pretty cool.
It's black and white. That's not really that diverse. But
And then what was you were saying about social media?
social media, follow us. Remember, on Instagram, it's RTF Film. RT Film. Rolling the Film, right? RT Film on Instagram. And then on Facebook, it's just Rolling the Film. Follow us. We're going to get big one day, guys. We're looking for sponsors, so hit us up. On the Facebook, you can find... There's a button to contact us, right?
It just sends us to SoundCloud.
Send us to SoundCloud. You can send us a message there.
We have our email on.
We also have an email.
We have our email on SoundCloud and I think on Instagram.
There you go, guys. It's easy. Contact us.
What was our Instagram again?
It was RT Film.
RT Film, guys.
And then the Facebook.
Our Facebook was Rolling the Film. So.
Yeah, we should post. Posts are coming, guys. Just be patient with us. YouTube is coming too. We're gonna explode.
We already do have a post up on Instagram. So
We have one post
from last week, yeah. So
it's coming up.
One.
Young Money. So sponsors hit us up. We'll make some our own series on Facebook or.
We're gonna make our own streaming
YouTube.
service, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
So yeah.
You can catch us. Eventually, we'll make all of our Instagram. Do you guys have? Is your profiles private or public?
Public.
Mine's public.
I guess mine's the only one that's private. But as soon as we get bigger, I'll let you guys follow me. I'll make it public, so then you guys can follow me and I'll get big. Not that I'm already not big, but... Alright, so this has been Rolling the Film. We'll see
2006 is Babel.
2006 is Babel. We will see you next week.
Next year.
Next year. Bye.
See you guys.